Hi, hello, and good morning. We're in beautiful Pacific Beach, and today we are going to be eating French fusion food at La Clochette. And the best part about this restaurant, it's only 20 minutes away from the beach. So after you're done eating, having some brunch, you could just come and walk and enjoy the beautiful beach scenery here in Pacific Beach. Starting off with an ube caramel latte. I don't really taste the ube. I taste more of like the caramel. So the caramel is a little bit more overpowering than the ube. When I say the ube is like very light in flavor, but the espresso is really good. It's very light, not very acidic. I got oat milk because I cannot do whole milk. Well, I'm lactose intolerant, so I go for oat milk. It's creamy, it's light, and it's not dense. It's actually like the perfect combination if you want to have a caramel latte. And honestly, like drinking a latte out here in Pacific Beach with like a little bit of like beachy French Paris vibes, if you want to say that, is like the perfect place if you want to come and eat here. Okay, next we have a Shakshuka. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm probably as close as I am to saying it. So it is a Middle Eastern dish. It has the tomato, the cilantro, some egg, little pieces of baby tomato right there, onion. Woo! And my favorite, over easy eggs. Like, honestly, like my favorite part. Look how perfectly and gooey they are. Okay, here you go. It's actually really good. It's really saucy, like tomatoey, but not too tomatoey. And it doesn't taste like a pizza sauce, if you're wondering. Nowhere near that. But if you ever had estrellita soup or star soup, even if you come from like a Mexican household, it's gonna taste something similar to that. It's pretty much estrella soup, but without the noodles. You just have the egg and the tomato and the onions, and it's really good. And it's quite comforting, like really comforting. So if you want like a comforting dish, you should have this one. And then here we have their house baked bread, the levain. See how toasty it is. It's porous, it's fluffy, so crunchy on the outside, fluffy in the inside. And they give this to you so you can pair it. And it pairs well with the Shakshuka. Pretty much eat it with your hands and have a little. It's really messy. I don't know if you want to do this, but it's good. And if you never had levain bread, it's basically like a sourdough bread, but it's not very sour, I guess to describe it. It's very light in flavor. It's chewy and crunchy on the outside. Delicious. The next thing on our list is a Croque Monsieur. You can order it, madame, and get a sunny side egg on top, but we just got the regular Croque Monsieur. So you're gonna see some beautiful caramelization of cheese, which is Gruyere cheese. If I said it wrong, whatever. But it's cheese. It's really cheesy cheese. And in the inside, there is some ham. Ooh, that is steamy hot. So right there, you see the beautiful cheese. It's already melting down there. You got the ham, layer of ham, and thick, fluffy bread. Oh, look at that. Ooh, that's super cheesy. Okay. Now, cheers. I don't know if it's gonna fit. I did forget to mention, it has bechamel sauce. So bechamel is a roux-based sauce. It's creamy. It has butter and more butter and delicious butter. And the Gruyere cheese is so cheesy. And with like the ham, it blends in all together. And then with like the thick, well, it's pretty much just fluffy, buttery bread. It's lightly toasted. So you see how it's like the cheese is just like oozing out. So you got cheese, bread, ham, more cheese, and you got more ham, and then bread with a delicious bechamel sauce. You can see like how thick the bread is right here. It's pretty soft. It's kind of lightly toasted, not too toasted, so it's not gonna like hurt the roof of your mouth. You can eat it like right then and there. And it also has a salad with some, I want to say it's with levain croutons that they actually make in-house. Yeah. Oh, and I forgot to mention that the bread is also like made fresh in-house. So you're getting fresh baked bread. But next we're gonna try the salad. It's just like your basic standard salad with like a house-made vinaigrette. It doesn't have like that really vinaigrette-y taste. It's light, it's subtle. It's acidic, but not too acidic. And it's not something that's like, it's gonna punch you in the face like, oh wow, like that's really heavy. No, it's very light. It actually pairs very well with the Croque Monsieur because of like all the fat that's in it. And it gives you like a break from all that buttery fat and richness. You know, like when you have Korean barbecue, if you've ever had Korean barbecue and there's just so much like fat, and then you have like kimchi to like break up like the fattiness on the side. That's pretty much what's going on right here. So it pretty much like gives you a break from all that fat, and then you have something like light and refreshing, and you're just like, yeah. So you're not gonna get tired of this taste. So you can have a bite of this and then go back to that, and it's just like the perfect combination. And then here is a crouton, and here's one of the croutons. Just crunchy. I feel like I'm like that crunchy cat from that crunchy cat meme. Yeah, it's really crunchy. It's delicious. It's not buttery. It's very light in flavor. And lastly, we have freshly baked beignets. Also, what makes La Clochette a French fusion cafe is obviously they have beignets, they have the Shakshuka, and then you have the Croque Monsieur. So pretty much you have like a fusion. You have different types of dishes. So if you're not in the mood for something French, you can get the Shakshuka, which is comforting, and you can get some beignets for dessert or like nice little sweet treat. So look how fluffy and like airy. I know all the powdered sugar is coming off, but look at that. It's super fluffy. Okay, like it's pretty windy, so the sugar is going over. Cheers. So you can see like on the inside, super pillowy soft. It's like the perfectly made pillow to rest your head on and have sweet dreams. And the last time we were here, we had their miso dulce de leche beignets, and let me tell you, those were freaking delicious. And they're not your typical beignets. This one is filled with a sticky and salty sweet caramel-like sauce, and it was dusted with fondant sugar. And the caramel was super gooey and runny and so delicious. And this is like the best way to end your day after your delicious brunch. Okay, that was La Clochette and their beignets and the Shakshuka and their Croque Monsieur, which we didn't get Madame, so make sure to get it Madame next time so you can get that ooey gooey egg. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the other side of the table.